Welcome back, everyone, to Farm Sim 19. Turlly6 plays the Felsbrunn maps. Last episode, in case you did miss it, I did just name it Turlly6 Farming. So you'll want to go ahead and watch that first episode as we got our farm started here. We did buy 3 plots of land, built a house, a couple sheds, got some equipment. We are now at 171,000. One of the things that we got to remember too is that we do have a loan out there. So every night, right now we owe 250,000. So every night that we carry that balance, we will have to pay interest on that. So I paid a little bit on it there. We're at 61,000. We're clearing these. We're clearing these sugar beets. That's one of the things we're doing right now. And we'll run over here and see if the corn is ready to harvest. It is not. And one of the things we can do to make a little bit of cash is we can start chopping some wood. It won't be a lot of money, but we can at least start it. Start trying to make some extra money. One of the things we can do, one of the mods I have, really handy for this type of thing. And all these mods that I have, guys, were free off the store. So as you can see, here's a wood selling trigger. It's $50. So what we can do is we'll drop that down. We'll drop it right here in our right here close to some trees. So now we have a sell point here. Yeah, if we put wood in this box right here, it will sell. So I did, if you remember, I bought the chainsaw. So, and we do have the truck. Get the little circle here. Just not used to the controls. It's been a while since I played, like I said, so now I'm not sure if this is too heavy to pick up. Oh, let's drive the truck up there. I hit the wrong direction on the pads. What happened? So we're gonna go. Whoa. That was a little crazy. Crazy driving. We don't have anything planted here right now, but I still don't want to drive through the field since I do have crop destruction on. I have to remember that I do have that on. I normally have that off, so. We may be able to pick this up if it's not too heavy. As you can see, we can pick that up. We can drop it right here in our sell box. And then we'll be able to click on that and then sell it here in a second. This one may be a little too big for that. This one looks a little bigger to pick up for sure. So if you crouch and hold triangle, you clear the branches off. That's what that's doing. As you can see, I'm having some issues. It's not really hitting them. Maybe if we don't crouch, it seems to be working better. Just walk down it here. You want to trim all this stuff off because it will return more money. Selling the whole unclean tree does take away some money. I'm not sure if I cut that or not. So as you can see, object is too heavy. As you get down to the trunk, it does get a little heavier. So that's still saying we're good there. Ooh, lost my cell box. So as you can see, now we just click this. L3, sell wood, 492. Not a lot of money, but while we're waiting for stuff to happen, that will cover our wages. Got a little bit of trash on this here. We'll trim that off. That was all of it. These are just bushes. There's some bigger stuff here. And one of the things we can do is cut the bigger stuff down and just load it in the truck. And then drive the truck over and kick it out of the truck. Hopefully that doesn't go to the road. Don't think it's quite long enough. It's rolling down the hill, so. Alright, so it's not out in the road, which is fine. See if we can grab this sand piece here. I think it says it's too heavy yet. This base is going to be pretty heavy as well. Okay. Come back here, buddy. Where are you going? A little harder to see in the bushes, huh? I want to save you. Alright, so let's see. Okay, there, that helper's almost done. We should be able to start planting that soon. This one into this mess here. One of the things about the game is too, if a piece is not too heavy, like this piece, you can slide up other pieces, which is not very realistic, but you can exploit it to help yourself move several pieces kind of at the same time. So we might be able to drag that one out to where we can see it a little better. Okay, so I hope our H is done. Go ahead and drop this here. We can come back to this whenever we want. So the wood, there was almost 1100. So that's good. Let's go right here. We could go ahead and plow this, but I want to get something growing. So, and we really should fertilize. I don't have the opportunity to do that right now. So we're going to run down and grab the other two pieces of equipment. It looks like the corn is ready from here. So we can flip over really quick and we can see that it is. I'm going to hire a worker for that. Let's get that started. It's saying they're blocked by an object, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So let's see if we can run it this direction. This is a little irritating. Basically saying the header's hitting the ground, corn header, but that one's designed for this, so I'm not sure. Try to hire a worker from this side and see if they can do it. So this is, as you can see, it's just digging into the ground, which is a problem. So it's just not working. So let's go into our garage. We're going to have to sell this header. Wasn't able to use it, so very unfortunate. So let's hold on here. Let's run down with the tractor and get the seeder and start getting the other field planted. There's a car coming. I think we can beat that one. Traffic runs about 35 miles an hour on most of the roads. Maybe a little slower in town. But as you can see, he's really not waiting on us. We kind of took off and left him in this tractor. So. Alright, so let's grab the seeder. So one of the things right now, it's on wheat. We're going to leave it on that for now. I got it on helper can buy seeds, so I don't have to mess with the pallets and load them and all that. You can do that if you want. You can buy the pallets, bring them down here to the farm, load them in manually every time you need them. I use the helpers a lot, and then I just try to do what I want to do in between. So we'll start off with some wheat. I didn't look at the price to see what the wheat price is, but we'll get up here, get them started, hire the... It's a little rough because I think that's where we hit the flat. We were still hitting the flattening and not the... So I think we made that a little rougher than what we should have there. So we're going to hire a worker. We got a set on wheat. He's going to get going. So as you can see, he's planting. Missing a little bit here to the left. It looks like maybe not. I don't know. Not the end of the world. Main thing is getting it started. So we need to get a corn header that's going to work. And we really don't have the money now. I don't want to... Let's go ahead and get this John Deere for 38. That's less than what we traded in, so we actually made some money there, I guess. But we're getting less size. So your harvesters are slower than your tractors, of course. But I didn't see anybody coming, so let's... You can always let them pass if they start stacking up behind you. So we're coming up on 4:30 game time, and we'll sleep anytime after 7. We'll go ahead and fast forward to the next day. Oop, almost took out the sign. Oh, caught my thing on the... I was trying to look around to see if I had some traffic behind me. Had a little bit of a... He hit my little thing there. So this thing is really slow, which would have been nice to have the header work the first time. But it is what it is. This one doesn't fold, so it's a little wider. You can use some caution with that. Hopefully it's not stabbing in the ground, because if it does, we're just going to sell the Rostel mash and go to something else. But we're losing some money when we do that. We can't afford to lose a lot of money. Now, we can borrow more money. I did pay some back on the loan. Also, I bought some land. So the more land that you own, the more you can borrow. So we do have money available. If we go to the loan screen, we can see what that is. Let me see if I can get this guy down there and get him started. Check behind us, we're good there. Got a truck coming. We're going to scooch over just a little bit. Let him go by. One of the things we could have did is drive over here. You can't tear up someone else's crops, which is a good thing on your own. If we can get this corn to work, we can sell this header right back. We actually could have even leased it. And just stick with the other grains right now. Just because you have to plow after every set of corn. And we can get a direct seeder to where we don't have to do that. I don't know if I bought a direct seeder. I didn't even think of that. So we still may have to plow, so that may not be an issue. Let's see if we can get this going here. Okay, so this is just going to irritate the crap out of me. And I can't have it. So we're going to sell this, and we'll keep that for now. And let's buy a different harvester. See if we can grab this weeder. I can't remember. I think they can grab stuff with hitches, but I don't think they can grab this tractor stuff. No, they can't. Okay, so we got the bright yellow New Holland here. We'll try this one out because that's really to the point where I'm about to rage over it. It's just there's no reason that shouldn't work. I'm not sure what's going on there. One of the things that I didn't have is you got to unfold the harvester, so I don't know if that was it. But normally when you hire the worker, they'll do that part. So I'm not sure what was going on there. So let's check it out. Remain calm. Progress forward. I want to get the corn going because we're going to have to buy a trailer and sell it. We don't want to have to drive this harvester to the sell point. That would take forever. A lot of detail. If you can see the little motors and stuff moving on the back of the harvester there. Look in the cab. Got the little stairs folded out for us. Okay. Okay. We may end up just plowing this under. I want to see if I can get it started here. It just seems like no matter what we do, we're just digging into the ground. It just doesn't have the energy to push it, I'm assuming. Okay. So, fun, exciting, not so much. So, let's go to our garage. I'm not sure what's going on. So I just destroyed some corn there, which is no big deal. I'm just going to plow it under at this point anyway. I'm not sure what's going on there. Having trouble harvesting that. Let's wait for this car. do need another this is probably a little too tight to try to, I shouldn't have tried to hook up in here. Okay, so let's unfold the header. I don't like how the wheels are. Looks like the wheels aren't going correctly. Whoa. Alright, so, yeah, see, I'm not sure what's going on here. That may cause us problems when we use this as well. So this guy should be planting. It's planting wheat. It's only fertilized at 50%. Let's go to the bank here. See what we have available. Doesn't hurt us right now as long as we pay it back what we can before midnight. So we're able to get up to 440,000. So let's get another tractor. Grab this weeder. Because right now we got to get to the point where we're going to make some money. Right now we have nothing to, we're not making any money besides the wood. And that's not much. And it's almost the end of this day, which would be day 1 on the game. One of the things we want to do is pay back as much as we can to lower our interest overnight. I do have a mod where we can start making a little bit of money back every day. It's a solar panel mod, but it is a little bit cheeky because you just buy it, set it, and then you just make money. It's kind of expensive, but it's really no effort to make the money, so I normally don't need to do it. So let's go ahead and drop this off here. Let's go ahead and start plowing the potatoes. Let these guys work. They won't fast forward when you sleep. They'll just continue at their normal pace. So even if you fast forward 12 hours, you're not going to wake up and this stuff is done. As you can see, I'm tearing up the crops because I have crop destruction on. So I need to remember to hire them before I get that close, because the AI will not tear up the crops. Okay, so we'll get this going. Jump over here. See where this guy's at in the wheat. Let's go back to the loan. Let's repay what we can here, some of it to get to, as you can see, the total loan is $250 now. So now what we can do is go to our truck. Just want to be careful, not damage any crops. 'Cause he's a maniac, maniac behind the wheel. And he's driving like he's never drove before. So we're going to go ahead and sleep. Let's get it to 7 the next day. As you can see, it'll fast forward time. So $1,400 in loan interest, $27 in property maintenance. We got to start making that money back, or we're going to go into the hole. So, as you can see here, we now have weeds in our wheat. So, we'll have to get those taken care of. One of the things we can do, we can go ahead and fire this guy. Go over here, grab the weeder. And normally that's why I turn the weeds off. Just a little bit annoying. We'll drop that off, grab the weeder. And we'll hire a worker to do the weeds. This thing is a pretty good range. Okay, for some reason it's not letting me do the weeds, which is not good because I am tearing up the crops. So I'm just tearing up all my crops. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I might need the skinny tires. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, just having a wonderful time here on Farm Sim. And like I said, I normally don't so let's do the vehicle workshop. Okay. Oh, I think you would think I never played this before, but I normally don't have this stuff turned on. So, do we need... We need the narrow tires. Is that what we're doing wrong? So let's customize that. Let's see if that's what we were doing incorrectly. And I didn't know you couldn't hire a worker for weeding. So that's different. So let's see. Lower the weeder. Turn on the weeder. I need a way to change my view. Okay, so I don't have any pesticide in the weeder. So we're not doing anything at all there. So we're gonna beat this car coming. Ooh, took out a sign. Left it laying in the middle of the road. Okay. Let's buy some stuff. What can we buy? Those are seeds. Those are fertilizer. What do we want? Pellets. Herbicide. Okay. I don't know if we need this open to fill it. Okay. Normally you can just drive up to something, it'll fill the tool, so I'm not sure. That did not work. This is not going to work. Oh, it's been a disaster. So in the past, I've just driven by this stuff and it fills the tool. So I'm not sure what is going on, why I'm unable to do so. Okay, here's where I'm at with that. Let's see. Sell. Return that. admit defeat. I'm turning the weeds off because I'm not sure what the hell's going on. Sorry for the language. Okay. So let me just I guess we're going to just look at this pallet the rest of the game. I'm allowed to sell that. Alright, so let's head back. Watch out, buddy. We own the road. Move it. There's the sign we took out. Alright, very disappointed. Not sure what's going on. I'm having a lot of glitchy issues. As you can see, the weeds are still there. I'm just going to go through and continue to plow the potatoes. I'm going to see if I can reseed over the weeds. Not sure that I can. I cannot. So leave that the way it is. Just a very, very poor start. Pretty frustrating. I've never played with the weeds on, but I'm not sure what's going on. Just like the corn header thing, I'm not sure what's going on. I never really had a lot of bugs with this before, so I'm not sure what's going on. I know the problem is with me. I'm just not sure what I'm doing incorrectly. On a seeder or whatever, normally I could just drive by and it's, hey, refill it. So. I just know we need to try to start generating some money. Got some clouds coming in too. Doesn't absolutely mean rain, but probably not out of the question. Alright, so we got these going. We do have to keep an eye on this guy. He may catch up to the guy plowing. Let's go back up here and try to make some money cutting some wood. Not even sure if we can harvest that stuff with those weeds. It just may be a reduced crop. We'll check it out when they're ready. That's the only thing I can think of. Am I taking out those bushes since crop destruction is on? No, they're just folding under, and they're still there. Right, yeah. Even having chainsaw difficulties today. I'm going to go ahead and call that an episode there. As you can see, these guys are starting to get into each other a little bit. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and fire this person for now. Let that person get a little farther ahead. In the next episode, we'll set them back loose. So, very frustrating, very crappy playthrough on my part. A lot of learning to do. Turn the weeds off. I'll try to figure that out and go from there. So, maybe we'll be able to actually make some money besides cutting up a couple logs.
PlayStation